Welcome to Chapter 3 of Digital Communication, Error Control Systems. Module 3 includes Linear Block Code Generation Procedure. First, I am showing what is the definition of a linear block code. A block code is said to be a linear block code if addition of any two valid block codes provides a valid code. This property we already studied in the previous module. All zero code is always a valid code in a linear block code set. For a linear block code, minimum harming weight is always D minimum. So very easily the D minimum can be determined. Just get the minimum harming weight. The minimum harming weight is always D minimum for a linear block code. Here I am showing how to generate linear block code. Linear block code is going to be generated by multiplying D matrix into G matrix. The answer is code matrix. D matrix is data matrix, G matrix is generator matrix, and the product is code matrix. Number of data bits are k. That is why the dimension of this matrix is 1 cross k, 1 row and k columns. And our requirement is n bits code we want to generate. That is why it is 1 cross n. For getting 1 cross n from 1 cross k, the generator matrix dimension should be k cross n. Because 1 into k multiplied with k into n, the product will be 1 into n. That matrix is known as generator matrix. For obtaining a systematic linear block code, the generator matrix should be like this: I, P format or PI format. The reason is, when D is going to be multiplied with I, the product is always D. So out of n bits, the first k bits are always data bits. That is a requirement for a systematic block code. Or if it is PI, the rightmost k bits are always data bits. So depends upon the format of generator matrix, we are able to say where is the location of data bits. If I is coming left hand side, leftmost k bits are data bits. If I is coming right hand side, rightmost k bits are data bits. And the remaining bits are parity bits. That is why here I just written P. This portion of generator matrix is going to generate parity bits. So the multiplication will be D into I, D. The same data bits will come first. D multiplied by P. That product will be the parity bit. That is D into P. That's a parity bit. So once the generator matrix is always IP format or PI format, we are able to say we are generating systematic linear block code. And if it is IP format means like this: first portion identity matrix and second portion is known as P matrix. The reason P is written, this portion is going to generate parity bits. So if the format is IP or PI, the code is always systematic. For an IP format, leftmost k bits are data bits, rightmost n minus k bits are parity bits. For a PI format, leftmost n minus k bits are parity bits, rightmost k bits are data bits. Both are systematic. So for generating a code, what are the requirements? We need data bits and a generator matrix. So after multiplication of these two, we are able to get the code word. So this code word is going to be transmitted at the receiving side. The receiver can verify error is there or not. If error is there, it is going to be corrected. Then decoding. So that we'll study under decoding. Selection of P matrix. There are two conditions. all k rows are distinct. That means there should not be any repetition. Number of rows are k. The size of the block code is n comma k. That k is written here. And all k's are distinct. So there is no repetition. Then weight of each row. I'm just writing only for the p portion. Weight of each row is greater than or equal to d minimum minus 1. So if you want to generate a generator matrix with the d minimum is equal to 3. So at least 2 ones are needed in this p portion. With these two conditions and with that specified size, the p matrix can be obtained. So there is no difficulty for making an identity matrix. So generator matrix can be obtained with this I and p. I'm showing an example here. Example 1. 5, 2 systematic linear block code with a d minimum is equal to 3. 5, 2. N is equal to 5. K is equal to 2. N minus k is equal to 3. The size of generator matrix has to be 2 cross 5, 2 rows and 5 columns. So here I am placing identity matrix first. So the dimension of identity matrix should be 2 by 2. So 1, 0, 0, 1. Identity matrix is over. Next requirement is there is no repetition here. And d minimum is equal to 3 means at least 2 ones are needed here. So I just took two combination 1, 1, 0 and 0, 1, 1. This is not the unique answer. You can take 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 or 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Like this, okay, many combinations are possible. The possible combination I will say 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. From these 4 combinations, any 2 combinations can be written here. Remember, there is no repetition. So once you return 1, 1, 0, one more time 1, 1, 0 should not be allowed. So this is an identity. This is IP format. So once it is an IP format, as we expected, leftmost k bits are data bits, rightmost n minus k bits are parity bits. Now we'll do the multiplication. D multiplied with the generator matrix. The product is known as code matrix. Out of these 5 bits, C5 and C4 are data bits. C3, C2, C1 are parity bits. Multiplication D2 into 1 XOR D1 into 0. That is only D2. That is why it's written here C5 is equal to D2. Row multiplied with the column will get the output. So this row multiplied by first column, first bit. This row multiplied by second column, second bit. Like there are 5 columns and we will get 5 bits at the output side. And all that 5 bits equations I am writing here. C5 is equal to D2. Next C4 is equal to this row multiplied by second column. D2 into 0 plus D1 into 1. That is only D1. So without any multiplication, these 2 bits can be written because due to identity matrix, the leftmost 2 bits are data bits. So D2 and D1. Next 3 bits are parity bits. C3, C2, C1 are parity bits. That is going to be obtained by multiplication of this row with third column, fourth column and fifth column. So D2 into 1 plus D1 into 0. That is only D2. That is why the first parity bit is D2. Next D2 into 1 XOR D1 into 1. That's the next equation, D2 plus D1. Next multiplication D2 into 0 plus D1 into 1. Last equation is D1. So out of these 5 equations, first 2 are data bits, last 3 are parity bits. So the same 5 equations I am using here for writing the code. First I written D2 D1. It's a 5, 2. Only 2 data bits. I am writing here all possible data bits combination 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And out of these 5 bits, leftmost 2 bits are data bits. Without any calculation, data bits can be written 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. First 2 bits are data bits. Next C3 equation is already here. C3 is equal to D2. So this column I'll write from here D2. D2 0, 0, 1, 1. So that is why here also written 0, 0, 1, 1. Next C2 is equal to D2 plus D1. So 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So like this we will get all C2 bits. And C1 bits are D1 bits. So D1 bits are 0, 1, 0, 1. Same 0, 1, 0, 1 is written here. So we got all 4 code words. Against each code word, the weight can be written. So written the weight here 0, 3, 3, 4. One property of linear block code is minimum Hamming weight is always d minimum, and you can see here the minimum Hamming weight is equal to 3, and that is the expected d minimum also, because we designed our system for d minimum is equal to 3. When d minimum is equal to 3, correction capability is equal to d min minus 1 upon 2, that is 3 minus 1 upon 2, that is 1 bit error correction. Another easy method also I'll explain how to get these code words without using these equations. If the data is 0, 0, the product is always 0. So you can directly write 0, 0, 0, 0 without any calculation. That is actually written here, written the previous slide. All 0 code is always a linear block code set. Next 0, 1, 0, 1, the second bit is 1. If the second bit is 1, directly select the second row. So second row will be the answer. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here answer is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Next 1, 0. First bit is 1, second bit is 0. So second row is not utilized. Only the first row should be used. So directly the first row will be the answer. 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Answer is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. The last combination is 1, 1. For getting the code for 1, 1, just XOR first row and second row. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. That's the last answer. 11101. So without using equation, from data bits and generator matrix, the answer can be written. I repeat the procedure. For 0, 0, without any calculation, you can write n zeros. For 0, 1, only second bit is 1. So select second row from generator matrix. For 1, 0, select first row. And for 1, 1, XOR first row and second row. Here d minimum is written. Even though d minimum is not given, suppose the generator matrix is given, we can calculate the code words. From the code words, Hamming weight can be calculated. From Hamming weight, find out the minimum non-zero value. That minimum non-zero value is known as d minimum. From d minimum, correction capability also can be written. Example 2. 6, 3 systematic linear block code with the d minimum is equal to 3. 6, 3. In this example, instead of showing IP format, I am showing PI format. So when I am showing PI format, leftmost 3 bits are parity bits, rightmost 3 bits are data bits. So generator matrix, the dimension should be 3 cross 6, 3 rows and 6 columns. Identity matrix can be written without any difficulty. 3 by 3 identity matrix, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Next, d minimum is equal to 3. So at least 2 ones are needed here. And there is no repetition. So I took these 3 combination, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Or instead of this 1, 1, 0, we can write 1, 1, 1 also. The requirement is only this. Minimum 2 ones are needed. And there is no repetition. So this is one of the possible combinations for making a generator matrix. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. I repeat the condition. 3 rows and 3 columns are needed. That is k rows and n minus k columns. 3 rows and 3 columns. There is no repetition. And at least d minimum minus 1s are needed. D minimum is equal to 3. 3 minus 1. At least 2 ones are needed. So once we made the generator matrix, then multiplication. You can see there is a small difference I made here. In the previous case, I written D3, D2 and D1. That is highest number I written left side. Here for a PI format, where is I there? I am writing the largest number, like a D1, D2, D3. Then the output is C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. There is no hard and fast rule for this one. So I'm just following like this. Where is I? There I will write always highest number. Where is P? There will be the lowest number. And the bits we are transmitting is always the highest number. So 6 will be transmitted first, then 5, then 4, then 3, 2, 1. Previous case also it was like that. highest number we transmitted first and lowest number transmitted last. D1, D2, D3 multiplied with generator matrix. So equations can be written like this. First row multiplied by first column, D1 into 1 XOR D2 into 0 XOR D3 into 1. So C1 is equal to D1 plus D3 because the second product is equal to 0, that is there is no D2. C1 is equal to D1 plus D3. Next multiplication, this row multiplied with the column number 2. D1 into 0, so there is no D1. D2 into 1 plus D3 into 1. So that is the second equation is D2 plus D3. Third column, D1 into 1 plus D2 into 1. So that is third column, D1 plus D2. The last column, there is no multiplication needed because it is identity matrix. Once it is identity matrix, the product is always data bits. So the last 3 bits are D1, D2, D3 bits. That is why the code is systematic. So out of the 6 bits, first 3 bits are parity bits, equations are written, and last 3 bits are data bits. Without any equations, it can be written. All 3 bits combinations are written here, total 8 combinations, 0 to 7. All D1, D2, D3 combinations are written here. Using these 3 equations, the parity bits can be written. Without any calculation, the last 3 bits are data bits that also can be written. Or like what I said earlier, without using these equations also the code can be calculated. For 0, 0, 0, the answer is always zeros. Then 0, 0, 1, last bit is 1. So the last row will be the answer. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is the answer. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Next 0, 1, 0. Second bit is 1. So second row is the answer. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Next combination 0, 1, 1. Second bit is 1. Third bit is 1. So what we should do? XOR second row and third row. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. That's the next answer. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Like this, the code can be determined without looking these equations. Otherwise, use these equations, get complete C1, then C2, then C3. Last 3 columns can be written without any calculation because that is same as data bits only. The last combination 1, 1, 1 for getting 1, 1, 1 answer. XOR first row, second row and third row. Answer is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. You can verify in all the answers, the rightmost 3 bits are data bits, leftmost 3 bits are parity bits. Because our format was PI. If the format is PI, first parity, then information bits. Hamming weight of each code is written there, 0, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3. From this, minimum Hamming weight can be written. The minimum Hamming weight is the minimum non-zero weight, that is equal to 3. And once the minimum Hamming weight is equal to 3, then correction capability 1. So 6, 3 is capable of correcting 1 bit error. This is 6, 3 encoder block diagram. For a 6, 3, 3 data bits are received or 3 data bits are needed to generate 3 parity bits. So 3 data bits are D1, D2, D3. That is a 3 single bit registers receiving the first 3 data bits. So that is going to store here D1, D2, D3. And using the 3 previous equations, from D1, D2, D3, P1, P2 and P3 can be generated. Our equation is P1 is equal to D1 plus D3. So XOR D1 and D3, the result is going to store as P1 bit. Next equation is D2 plus D3. D2 XOR D3, that is going to store as P2 bit. Last equation is D1 plus D2. XOR D1 and D2, the bit is P3. And our transmission technique is like this. First we will transmit data bits, next we will transmit parity bits because data bits are header bits and parity bits are trailer bits. So first data, that is a function of this switch. Switch will select first data bits After transmitting D3, D2, D1, the switching position is going to be changed. It will select 3 parity bits. So the parity bits are first P3, then P2, P1. Final output will be D3, D2, D1, then P3, P2, P1. So against the 3 input data bits, we'll get 6 output code bits. That is why it is 6,3 block code. Parity bits are going to be generated after receiving the complete data block size. Complete data block is 3 bits. After getting 3 data bits, 3 parity bits are going to be generated. Finally, we'll get 6 bits code at the output side. Third example, 7,4 systematic linear block code. 7,4 systematic linear block code is Hamming code. So this we have included under Hamming code section. 7,4 is a Hamming code with a D minimum is equal to 3. Here the format I selected is IP 7,4. So 4 rows and 7 columns are needed. Identity matrix dimension will be K cross K, that is 4 by 4. So identity matrix is completed. Next requirement is 4 rows and 3 columns, K rows and N minus K columns. Without any repetition, combination should be written. Second condition, at least D minimum minus 1 are needed. D minimum is equal to 3, 3 minus 1, at least 2 ones are needed. So 110, 011, 111, 101. These are the only 4 combinations possible. But for getting different generator matrix, what you can do, you can change the position of these rows. Like instead of 110, you can start like this, 011, 101, 110, 111. That will give another generator matrix. So like that, different generator matrix can be obtained. This is just one example. And instead of IP format, even PI format also can be used. So if it is IP format, leftmost 4 bits are data bits, rightmost 3 bits are parity bits. If it is a PI format, leftmost 3 bits are parity bits, rightmost 4 bits are data bits. Now due to IP format, I am starting with the highest number D4, D3, D2, D1 multiplied with generator matrix. The product is 7 bits code, that is C7 to C1. Out of the 7 bits, leftmost 4 bits are D4, D3, D2, D1. Rightmost 3 bits are P3, P2, P1, that is parity bits. So the code consists of 7 bits. Out of 7 bits, 4 header bits are data bits, 3 trailer bits are parity bits. Equations are written here. D4 multiplied, this row multiplied by first column. So D4 into 1 plus D3 into 0 plus D2 into 0 plus D1 into 0. So the answer is only D4. That is why C7 is equal to D4. Like that, first 4 column multiplication will get D4, D3, D2, D1. Next column multiplication, D4 into 1 plus D3 into 0 plus D2 into 1 plus D1 into 1. So the answer is D4 plus D2 plus D1. That is C3 bit. Similarly, this column will give C3, next column will give C2, last column will generate C1. That is exactly same as P3 bit, P2 bit and P1 bit, 3 parity bits. So there may be a question like this, that equations are going to be given, like a C3 is equal to D4 plus D2 plus D1, C2 is equal to D4 plus D3 plus D2, and C1 is equal to D3 plus D2 plus D1. And the question will be design generator matrix. So what do you want to do? That each equation you should convert here as a column. First equation D4 plus D2 plus D1. So D4, no D3, write 0, then D2, D1. Next equation D4 plus D3 plus D2. So D4, D3, D2, there is no D1, so write 0. Next equation D3 plus D2 plus D1. So no D4, write 0, then D3, D2, D1. So if equations are given, you can make generator matrix, or if generator matrix is given, from that you can make equations. I'll show that 16 code words in the next slide. Here I'm showing that encoder system. Here is an IP format. Due to IP format, left side you will get code and right side data. It's a size of data block is 4. That is a 4 single bit registers are needed here. D4, D3, D2, D1. These 4 registers will receive the data block. From these 4 data bits, using the 3 equations, will generate 3 parity bits. P3 is equal to D4 XOR D2 XOR D1. So the 3 equations are there. According to the 3 equations, provide the connection. We'll get 3 parity bits. So our code consists of 7 bits. Out of 7 bits, 4 bits are going to be selected from here. That 4 bits are data bits. Then this switch is used to change the position. That is why it is known as a multiplexer. The function of this multiplexer is to select first data, then parity. After transmitting 4 data bits, 3 parity bits are going to be selected. So the output consists of 7 bits. The code rate for this 7,4 systematic linear block code is 4 by 7 because our expression is k by n. Code efficiency 4 by 7 into 100%. Code redundancy 3 by 7, that is n minus k is equal to 3 bits. So once you know n and k, code rate, code efficiency and redundancy can be determined. 16 codes are written here. How we are getting 16 messages? Because it is 7,4 block code. For a 7,4 block code, total number of data blocks are 2 raised to 4, that is 16. For a 6,3, 2 raised to 3, 8 messages. For 5,2, 2 raised to 2, 4 messages. So here D4, D3, D2, D1, all 16 messages written here. From these 16 messages, 16 code words are written. Out of the 7 bits, first 4 bits are always data bits because the format was IP format. So without any calculation, first 4 bits can be written. Next 3 bits, using the equations, next 3 bits can be written, or like what I said earlier, just select the rows XOR. If it is needed, write the answer. Like a 4 zeros, directly write 7 zeros. For 0001, last bit is 1. So directly write the last row of generator matrix. 0010, third bit is 1. So third row of generator matrix will be the answer. 0011, XOR third row and fourth row. That will be the answer. Against each code word, harming weight is written. And from this harming weight, minimum harming weight can be determined. The minimum harming weight is equal to 3. And that is always same as D minimum. That's a property of linear block code. Minimum harming weight and D minimum are same for linear block code. So D minimum is equal to 3. Correction capability is equal to 1. Because the relation is correction capability is equal to D min minus 1 upon 2. 3 minus 1 upon 2. That is 1. For a 7,4 harming code, this also you can verify. Out of these numbers, that is 3, 4 weights, the weight will be always like this. 7 code word we will generate with the weight 3 and 7 code words are going to be generated with the weight 4. So when you count this one, there are 7 3s and 7 4s. So 7 plus 7, 14. Then one weight will be 0 and one weight will be last 7. So these are the 16 code words. Maybe your answer can be checked with this procedure. Thank you.